Hi guys, welcome back or welcome to my channel. My name is Catherine and this is my April TBR. So if this is your first time on my channel, to determine my TBR, I play a TBR game called TBR Circus that I created last year, and I played for many months last year, and I am trying to do the same this year, even though this year my reading is just all over the place and I haven't read a ton and I am behind on my Goodreads challenge. And yeah, this game basically has all colored squares and each color is a different genre, and then there are challenges, and yeah, it's really fun and interesting. And so let's go and see how I did in March. So in March, I was supposed to read 4 books and I actually didn't read any of them. So I started 2 of the 4 books. I started The Hunger Games by Susan Collins. I am on page 150 right now. And then I also started Until It Fades by K.A. Tucker. And I was also supposed to read Heart and Soul and One of Us Is Next by Karen McManus. I didn't, and so yeah, March was a horrible reading month. I had a ton of other stuff to do. I was traveling, attending wedding. I was just all over the place, and yeah, I hope to finish The Hunger Games and Until It Fades in April. And yeah, let's move to roll number 1 and see what I have to read in April. Roll number 1. Double 6. Pink YA Contemporary, and the challenge is free. Roll number 1 was Pink Young Adult Contemporary or Romance, and the challenge is free. And for this one, I am choosing Slingshot by Mercedes Helnwein. And honestly, I know absolutely nothing about this book. I know that it's set during summer and it might be set in some kind of a camp or during a vacation, because the cover looks really summery and vacation-ish. And yeah, this is short, and I am actually trying to choose shorter books to help me get out of this reading slump that's been going on for almost half a year already, and I just really want to get out of it. I want to read so much more. And so yeah, I will be reading this one, or at least trying to. And yeah, let's move to roll number 2. Roll number 2. 7. Read New Adult or Adult Contemporary, and the challenge is low rating. Roll number 2 was Read New Adult or Adult Contemporary, and the challenge was low rating. And when I checked my Goodreads, I had pretty much no books with low rating, but one of the lowest ones was Us Again by Elle Maxwell, and I suppose this is a second chance romance, which I really enjoyed. And you see, the thing with books on my Goodreads is that when I add them, I read what they're about, but once I get to reading them, I have forgotten what they're about, and I kind of like it. I don't want to know all of the spoilers and all of the details about the book when going into it. I want to be surprised, So I am excited to read this book, and hopefully I finally read it. Roll number 3. 9. Science fiction or fantasy, and the challenge is audiobook. Roll number 3 was Brown, which is sci-fi or fantasy, and the challenge was audiobook. And I think I'm actually going to be rereading a book for this one. I am going to be listening to Bloodlines by Rochelle Mead. I read the entire series of Bloodlines a few years ago. It might have been 5 years ago, I think, but I absolutely loved that. It was just so good, and I really want to listen to it, and I've been wanting to reread it, and I have it on audiobook, so that's great. And yeah, this one is the spin-off series of the Vampire Academy, and I love that series as well, but Bloodlines, I just loved Bloodlines so much, so I just want to go back to that world and yeah, enjoy it once again. And our last roll number 4. 9. middle grade. And the challenge is book by an author with the same initials as yours. Our last role was green, which is middle grade, and the challenge was author with the same initials as yours. And at first I thought it's super difficult, but then Jeff Kinney came to mind, and I thought of Diary of a Wimpy Kid, and it just all clicked. This is in middle grade, and this is by author named Jeff Kinney, and my real name actually starts with J, like my passport name, because my name in English is Catherine, but my name in Russian is Yekaterina, which in Latvian starts with J, and my surname starts with K, so this worked perfectly, and we went to the library and picked up the 15th. I think this is book 15, and I haven't read it, and my little brother hasn't read it, and so yeah, it was a great excuse to get it, and this is kind of like a pet peeve of mine. I just love it, and I'm gonna be reading this very soon, and I'll probably just read it in one day and in one sitting. It's just really short, and it has a ton of pictures, so this is awesome. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was short, and I know I'm not reading as much as I used to, but hopefully this was somewhat interesting. Comment down below if you have read any of these books and what do you think of them, and do you plan on reading any of these books? And yeah, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye!